250 burials from Stanford University, some of the children involved in the reburial. The tribe petitioned for federal recognition, reminded of permanence, establishes a perpetual government-government relationship. The West magazine from Mercury News did a profile on Rosemary. And this is some of the World War II veterans excavating burials over here at Highway 101 and 85 at Kapanumuk, the Three Wolves site. So they renamed the sites in their own language. The intellectual property is theirs. No archaeologists provide any of their findings, any information to the tribe. It is the politics of erasure. It is a rupture. That's why I've worked so carefully with them. So they published for the public, the general public, the story of archaeology at Kapanumuk, at history with Mayor Hammer, Council of Spain and Mexico. This is Rosemary at the White House in 1995, almost done. This is where they get the previous unambiguous federal recognition. This is some of the major villages that we can prove direct lineal descent from. And there was legislation by George Miller to restore the federal recognition of the tribe, along with several others, but they were told not to get dirty in Indian affairs. State March Fong Yu in 1994, the 6th region of the Association of the United States Army, supporting the federal recognition, the reaffirmation of these tribes. Even the Bureau of Indian Affairs said that they will support them on the basis their tribes were never terminated. They show up in now maps slowly. This is their camp out for the kids, so we have cultural camp out. They learn the language, but they have no land. Let's listen to Chocheño, Tajay, Mach Chocheño. This is at Mission San Jose. They translated the Christmas songs and other songs. At Stanford University, they have the Christmas party, another camp out. They named the building at Stanford Muwekma Ohlone, which means House of the People. We published California History, Contemporary Ohlone Revitalization Movement in 1992. We published in Ohlone Past and Present. Theses and doctoral dissertations have been written. This is a plant guide for Stanford University at Jasper Ridge. This is over at Cheetah Adams. Well, actually, this one is down here, Fire Station 12. This is on Stanford lands, 4,000 to 5,000-year-old burials, reconstruction of burials. This guy was 4,000 years old. We're working on ancient DNA. There's now a map of the Muwekma territory, which nobody wants to really recognize. The tribe had sued again in court, and they lost. Originally, the Bureau said it would take them 24 years before they could look at the tribe's documents. So the tribe sued, and because they sued and won, the Bureau was remanded 6 linear feet of documentation, and they said, now that we're out of court, we never lose. So no matter what you submit, we will not accept. And that was considered an objective review. Anyway, so thank you. If you have any questions, I'm sorry for being long-winded.
Wow.
But you can see how this is why I'm called an ethno-historian, is because historians do not tell the story.
No.
And they worked in the orchards here. They worked for Del Monte in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. Yes, you have a question?
Have you written a book on this?
Yes, not quite a book, but we have published a lot there, and we put out our publications are online. So that can be downloaded from academia.edu. You got the spelling of my name. It's also on the tribe's website, Muwekma. So a lot of that information is there. They're even on Facebook. Yes?